Hello, my name is Tom Saccenti. I'm the president of the National Association of Campus Safety Administrators, and I just wanted to share with you a little information about our tabletop grant program and just answer some general questions that we get about the program and how it works. So the tabletop grant is developed to be a clery compliant emergency exercise. So within the grants, we focus on that campus-wide evacuation and meet the requirements of the emergency exercise within the Clery Department of Education handbook. So here's how it works. You'll apply for the grants. We partner once a month with one of our sponsors, and that sponsor covers the entire cost of the tabletop exercise for you on our end. Now, it's not going to cover your personnel costs because that's going to be at your site. No one has to travel anywhere or anything like this. This is a virtual tabletop. So when you apply in the grant, you'll have the option to select from one of about 4 different standard exercises: tornado, winter emergency, power outage, that kind of thing. And those are general tabletop exercises that we've put together to be compliant with the Clery requirements. And then if you're selected, we'll kind of customize that to kind of incorporate some of your buildings and some of the unique things about your campus and how your campus is set up. So you apply for the grant. Super easy application: name, agency, email address, and then just a little bit about your agency. We'll work with a sponsor for that month to pick one person, one agency, to receive that grant, and then we will partner that agency with one of our tabletop facilitators. The facilitator will be a current or former campus police chief, so they understand the campus law enforcement environment, they understand how that works. That chief will work with you to kind of roll out that tabletop, set it up, establish a date that works for you, and then you will just invite everybody that you want to at your campus to attend that tabletop exercise. The tabletop exercise takes about 3 hours. And so during those 3 hours, we will have 3 different breakout sessions. So we'll go through a few scenarios, the setup to the tabletop exercise, and then we'll put out a question for the different groups, and then the administration group will break out into a breakout room, and maybe the policy group, and maybe the response team, depending on what the exercise is, and they'll break out into their groups for about 30 minutes, answer a series of questions that we give them online, and then everybody will come back together. We'll go through the next portion of the exercise, and then we'll break out into groups, and then everybody come back together, and we do that for about 2 or 3 hours, depending on how fast the exercise goes. It does meet that requirement, and it gives your team a really good way to handle a tabletop exercise from the comfort of their own office, participating at a level that they feel comfortable with, and gives you as a chief the opportunity to really show yourself as an industry leader and a chief that's able to bring in a free tabletop through this grant program. So visit our website, look at the top for that tabletop grant link, and apply today. We look forward to seeing your application.